Watch me. Hello, welcome to Mosby Tonight. Great to have your company once again. It's been a massive week here in Port Moresby. Lots and lots of stuff happening on the show. But first up, I've got two beautiful ladies with me on set. They're from PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers. We've got Rosella and Rogena with me to talk about the PwC Corporate Challenge. How's it going, ladies?
Not too bad, thanks.
Yep, good. All right, first up, it's an annual event that PwC puts up. We'll start off with Rogena. Just tell us what the PwC Corporate Challenge is.
Well, the PwC Corporate Challenge is actually a unique event. It's organized by PwC through the PwC Foundation,
Right.
and it is a fun run and walk designed to engage organizations, their families, and employees, and the community at large to improve their long-term quality of life.
All right, sweet.
Yep.
Rosella, just tell us what the purpose of this corporate challenge is.
Well, the purpose of the PwC Corporate Challenge is to raise the much needed funds so that it could be used or put towards developing areas of needs in the communities.
All right. And Rogena, how long has this been going on for now?
Since 2001, the PwC, through the foundation and its, and the support of its community partners, have contributed an estimate of 1.3 million.
That's a lot.
Since 2001. So.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Rosella, every year you guys have a theme. Okay, you guys come up with a theme. What's the theme for 2013?
Well, for the 2012 theme, it was creating value today for tomorrow.
Right.
But for this year, the theme is supporting our communities.
Okay. Okay. Key objectives. Do you guys have any key objectives?
Oh yeah, definitely. The key objective is to raise the funds to support the efforts and endeavors of our worthy charities in PNG, to develop the areas in health, education, women and children sectors.
Right.
So this year's monies raised will be donated to the Port Moresby Cancer Relief Society,
Okay.
The Voice, and for the lay one is the Lay City Mission.
Right.
So.
Sweet. Rosella, what does the event encompass? What's involved on the day?
Well, the event is a 5-kilometer walk or run.
You guys have done the event already, walk
Yes,
5 kilometers.
we have.
How grueling is it?
Walking's
It's not
easy.
too bad. It's not
Okay,
too bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
So in Port Moresby, the walk commences at the IEA TAFE Oval.
Okay.
So that goes through the or along the Ella Beach road, left onto the Lost Road, so up
Right.
the hill, and then joins up onto the Port Road, which then the walk continues to the Champion Parade, then left to the Mulgrave, and back onto the Ella Beach Road, but then concludes again at the TAFE Oval.
TAFE, yeah.
Okay.
And in Ley itself, it is approximately 5 kilometres walk as well, or run. It starts at the Sir Ignatius Kilage Sports Stadium, goes through to the Markham Road, past the Angara Hospital and the Huangaf Hotel, through to the Old Cemetery, then turn right at the roundabout past the Elcom Power Station, through to the Ecops Road, past the main market and the SB Brewery office, along the Esplanade and back to the stadium again.
That's a bit of a walk.
And the walk is a fun walk for families and those who are competitive. At PwC, we encourage work-life balance, and we would like to encourage organisations out there to adopt the same. And this day is all about helping others, but in doing so, having fun as well.
Yeah.
Right. Should be exciting. Registration, Rogena?
Oh yeah, registration in teams of 5, so it's 900 kina per team of 5.
Okay.
So each participant will receive a participant's pack as well.
Okay. So any prizes to go with that, or what?
Oh yeah, we have prizes for the largest corporate team, first female runner, first male runner, first team in, second team in, third team in, and then we have most creatively dressed teams. You can come in whatever outfits you have in your teams. best dressed, and we also have encouragement awards for the kids under 12 that come in as well. So a lot of great prizes in the morning.
Sweet. I see you guys jot down Zumba, aerobics.
That's the
What?
fun bit.
That's what?
That's the warm up and the warm down.
Yep. So before the walk, we actually have a warm-up session. So courtesy of the McNash Fitness in Port Moresby and in Ley, the aerobics. So everyone will participate in the Zumba or the aerobics, depending on where you're at. After the walk, there is a warm down as well. Again, the same.
Of course, yeah. Like all good sportsmen and women would know, have to warm up first and then warm down. Don't want any hamstrings being pulled and stuff. Rosella, you guys have a few community partners that you've worked with last year, and of course, are you working with them this year as well?
Yes, we would like to take the opportunity to thank our community partners for the 2012 support they provided us, and without their help, the event wouldn't have been successful. So just to name a few, they include, but are not limited to, Ley, Mobile Oil, Interoil, Mainland Holding Group, Colgate Palmolive, Consort Express, and Number One Hire Car. And in Port Moresby, again, Mobile, RH Hypermart, and SP Brewery.
All right. And Rogena, what is PwC looking to achieve with this year's event?
Well, we're hoping to exceed 2,500 participants and also raise about 400,000 from this event. So,
okay. All right. We've been talking about the event itself. When is it exactly happening? You can give us some details.
Okay, so the event's on a Sunday, 19th of May. The venue, if you're in Moresby, it's at the IEA TAFE Oval. And if you're in Ley, it's at the St. Ignatius Killaga Stadium. So we expect everyone to arrive at about 6 o'clock in preparation for the warm-up, which is planned for 6:15, and the walk should commence at 6:30.
Sweet. Now, registration fee again?
900 kina for teams of 5, so per team of 5.
Okay.
900 kina.
And of course, you can contact your event coordinators.
That's myself or Gano Sariman on 321-1500.
That's for Moresby and in Ley.
And in Ley, you can contact Madeline Lovai on 472-2644.
All right.
That's our Ley office.
So, tracking for 2012, where you at now with your preparations?
Well, we've sent out our Save the Date invitations out to all our clients out there. Got good response so far. So we're still calling out for more registrations, more companies to come and help us.
True.
Yeah, make this event.
MTV should register.
They should.
I was supposed to.
Hoping you're going to take part as well.
Last year, yeah. This year, I think I should. Definitely.
Okay,
I just want to add one little thing. Since the PwC Corporate Challenge began in 2001, the main beneficiary has been the Seb Burkitt Heart Institute. It has remained that way till 2007. But we have started to provide support to numerous other charities and worthy causes. So they include, but not limited to, the Port Moresby General Hospital, the Mount Hagen General Hospital, the Like Him Life, Young Life Program, Friends Foundation, which is the Orphan Buddy System Program, and House Ruth. So over 100 organizations participated in 2012, and we'd like to see a little bit more.
Yep. All right. Thank you very much, ladies, for stopping by and chatting to us about the PwC Corporate Challenge. All the best. We'll be checking up on you guys next month and as time goes by before the event. And then we'll catch up with you on the event. 19th of May, right?
19th of May.
Yep.
Save that date. Have a top weekend, ladies.
And you too.
Same to you.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure. Time to take a quick break now. When we come back on the other side, it's part 2 with AK-47 in the studio. Welcome back. You're watching in Moresby Tonight. Last week we played you part 1 of AK-47 in the studios. Tonight we get to complete that interview with AK in his studio over at Coffee. Enjoy.
cool thing about this battery plugin is you can go in and you can actually edit. You can edit different elements of like the kick or the snare within this effects section of the plugin. So, for example, like with the clap, I don't need the lower frequencies. So what I do is I cut off the lower frequencies with the EQ filter in the battery program, and that's basically, you can just sort of, you know, I usually do it by ear, where you can hear and then where you don't need, let me solo the clap. So I'm cutting off the frequencies that I don't need as I go, probably around like 300 hertz. And then bring the kick drums back in. So that's the main drum, and I've got a really heavy kick drum in there. I've actually got two kick drums happening. Sorry, I'll just go back to battery. I've got two kick drums happening here, and let me solo those two kick drums. So this is one, and then this is the second one. So one's like a mid kick drum, and one's like a really low kick drum. And when you put them together, it has this, it's got like a sort of like a live feel to it. So those kick drums are doubled together. And then I'm pretty sure I had a 808 sub. Yep. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a really low end. That's a really low end sub in there. So I actually have three kick drums, a low end sub, a low kick, and a mid kick. And that's the bottom end of the track. And then I've got a secondary beat that plays in the chorus. Basically, like it's almost like a slowed up dance beat, really. I use the same plugin, which is battery again. And that's for the chorus with the other beat on top of it. So it's just the difference with the chorus. Sort of, I want the chorus to drive a little bit more, and the verse, it sort of has a bit more space in it. All right, with the synths, again, the synths, it's nothing too complex. It's pretty simple, and I kept it simple because I wanted the beat to be the main thing in this particular track. It's a hip hop track. So with the synths, I've used the synth from Pro Tools. So it's just like I think it's like it's called romantic. I think it's meant to be like a romantic synth or something. So I think I must have used it for like sort of thing. So I'll just solo that. So that's the underlying synth, and then on top of that I got the this one's a contact synth, so it's got a nice So I use that plucking sound for the and then with the other synth in there. That's basically it for like the verse. The verse is really just the drums and the harp and that synth, and that sort of goes like this. It's pretty simple. Okay, vocals. So I recorded the vocals at my old place, but I used, I've got an AKG perception microphone, and I used a Focusrite preamplifier, and everything basically just goes through to my sound card here, and then the sound card straight into the computer. So it's a pretty simple setup. I didn't record it in this studio. I actually recorded the boys at my old place. It was actually like in my living room, actually. But we somehow got away with the. The vocals ended up sounding pretty good. So the boys, Loggy did the first verse.
I hit you with the energy, musical, lyrical remedies, readily making melodies, not too many stay ahead of me. On the mic when I breathe, cool, dry ice, killing in the booth. Every verse is like a felony. I hit you with the energy.
So with the raps, basically, for example, this is Black Bones rap, verse 1.
Never letting it be, judging by my pedigree, rocking that mic steadily, headed toward that heaven speak. Bring it quick, I make the flame.
And then he doubled his raps as well, which is a thing they usually do for hip hop. So he.
Hit a beat, pedigree, steadily, headed toward the heaven speak.
So we would double up the two vocals together. Okay, with the master channel, I actually sent the track to get mastered at a mastering suite, but I sort of did a pre-master, I guess you could call, with my own little mastering chain, just to add a little bit more compression and sort of make the track sound the way that I sort of wanted it to sound before it went to the final master. I've got this sucker. This is a pretty cool plugin. It's called Isotope Ozone, just to add a little bit more excitement to the harmonics. That's pretty much how I made the track.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another telecom segment in Mosby Tonight. I'm Dina Robert, your host, and joining me once again on set, I've got the beautiful Vivian Byron. Hi, Vivian, and good to have you back on the show.
Hi, Gima, and you're looking very nice.
Thank you, and it's
and
Friday.
It's good evening to our viewers as well.
Yep. So moving on, you looking forward for this weekend?
It's going to be a fun-filled weekend this weekend. We've got a number of activities. We've got NSL, that's the National Soccer League, as well as the Goal Pennants that's happening this Sunday. So.
Okay, before we move on to that, let's talk about our promotions, coming up promotions.
All right, it's back to school. Yes, school's already in. We've got the back to school internet plans from Telecom PNG, and that's using our ADSL services, as well as going wireless with our WiMAX 4G. So we've got back to school plans for schools that have no internet connectivity. You are priority. And we have schools that are in our coverage areas. That's our wireless coverage areas, as well as where there are ADSL ports available. So you can contact our Telenet sales team, and the contact number is 302-5500, or you can email them on sales@telenet.com.pg. So that's the back to school internet plans. And these are actually postpaid services. So the schools have, say, the plans actually start off with 1,000 megabits plan.
Okay.
All the way up to 4,000 MB plan. So.
And this in which is free installation, right?
Yeah, free installation. And the rentals start as low as 50 kina, and the 4,000 MB plan, you get to pay 150.
Okay.
That's the monthly rental fee.
So that's a back to school internet plans for all your schools out there. So if you're interested, like Vivian mentioned, you can email us at sales@telenet.com.pg. And we also have Easter coming up.
All right, so we've got the Easter specials, which is the ZTE phones. We've got the N960 that's selling at 650 kina. And a bundle with that, we're giving away 40 kina credits. So that's with the N960. It's actually an Android smartphone. And it was out on the market, and all phones are actually approved by NICTA.
Yep.
And we've also got the other one that we've brought on board this time around in the market, and this is the E908, and that's going to be selling at 500 kina. Also, you get 40 kina
free
credits. Yeah.
All right.
So we've started this campaign this week on Wednesday, and it will run right throughout the Easter weekend up until April the 6th. So anytime you purchase these handsets, you get those 40 kina worth of credits as well. So that's happening. So do check out our shops.
And we also have the Telecom NSL, which happens every weekend. So Bibian will take us through the draw.
All right, we're into round 7 now of the Telecom National Soccer League, and the games this weekend will be happening at Sir John Guy Stadium here in Port Moresby. Over in Lae, it's at Ignatius Kilage Stadium. And we're also having a game in Kimbe this weekend. So the game in Kimbe will be between POM FC and the West New Britain Tavur. So it's a home game for the Tavur boys. Whereas the game in Lae will be between the Hekari United and Besta FC. And we have a double header that's happening in POM. That's the Welgris, and they'll be taking on the Eastern Stars, the boys from Millen Bay. And Gigira Laitapol will be playing the Oro boys, the NC Civil Oro. So that's the games in Port Moresby.
We also have the promotion. So Vivian, please take over.
All right, for the promotion, we've got the Manchester. Now, if you're a soccer fan, you definitely know about the Manchester Cup. So Telecom PNG will be giving you that chance to go down to Sydney in July and watch the game between Manchester United, and they'll be taking on the Australian A-League Stars. So simply spend 200 kina or more at any of our retail shops. So whether you're buying a new product, and if you spend on over 200 kina, write your details at the back of the receipt and drop it into the entry box.
And with that, Bibian, do you have anything else to say or add on?
Yeah, on Sunday, we actually have the golf pennants. So Telecom PNG is again the proud sponsor of the 2013 golf pennants, and we're teeing off this Sunday. And we've got 11 corporate teams that will be participating over the next
few months.
Yeah.
Okay. So sure looking forward for it on Sunday.
Yeah, like I said, it's a fun-filled weekend for me. So
glad to hear that. I'll be hearing from you next week soon. So, yep, that's about it, our viewers, for Telecom segment this evening. And today is Friday, so enjoy your weekend. And if you're on the road, drive safely, and remember, don't drink and drive. Good night.
Time to wrap things up in the Moresby tonight. It's been a massive show, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed myself. Before we go, what's happening in and around Port Moresby? All you Robert Oika fans, all right, they got a special surprise for you before we end the show tonight. And of course, a special announcement: Robert Oika launching his brand new album. It's called Sunflower Belong Lake City. He'll be launching the album on the 28th of March over at the Port Moresby Country Club. Tickets going for $25 only, and tickets will only be sold at the gate. You can't get them anywhere else. So get your tickets over there at the gate, Port Moresby Country Club. His album, if you want a copy, they're being sold. The album's being sold over at the Barocco Craft Market that's around Tabari. All right, album was produced by Cover Note. So get on down there, support out the Cover Note guys, and you'll be able to grab yourself a copy of Robert Oika's brand new album. He's got a song on the album. It's titled Solwara Mangi. The original is, of course, Solwara Meri. This one, they've changed it a bit to Solwara Mangi. It features a South African singer. Her name's Kiara. So this is Robert Oika. The song Solwara Mangi with Kiara. I'll be playing a video clip to that song a bit later on. But supporting acts on the night of the launch, OBM Crew, X Holy Maya, KB Stone Studio Band will be playing there as well. And of course, Robert Oika and Kiara. Big thanks to Robert Oika's sponsors, Smugglers In, KB Stone Studio, and of course, Cover Note as well. And on our way out for tonight, this one's a brand new one from Robert Oika featuring Kiara. It's called Solwara Mangi. Until next week, keep it safe. If you're gonna party hard, party safe. Till next week, good night.
Africa. Wimilong na misikira, mitinimbek Africa. Sare vaita foro maivo, ara aro ia vaive, otiaro ya po uso sogao.
All alone home, feeling so low. She won't pick up the phone, the voicemail is on. The last thing she said, I call you no more. Baby girl, please open that door. I just miss ya. Every time I look at the picture, I think about days that I'm with ya. Pretty African girl, yeah, yo.
Fight for my